Fresh Prince, CEO of the Fresh and Fit podcast, is in a world of trouble. And you guys are about to see the best advertisement for condoms that have ever existed in the history of mankind. Why is it that I'm saying this? Well, the lovely, young, well-endowed young woman who got her viscous innards entered and rearranged by the one and only Fresh Prince CEO has been doing a podcast tour, which unto we can hear her speak in long form, so we can officially dissect the type of woman that he left nothing but the nuts hanging out of. Shout out to the Hodge twins. We're going to go over this content right here. And then also, quick shout out to Destiny, who I've been critical on this channel before, specific to his divorce and the lifestyle that he lived. Nevertheless, Destiny had the opportunity to grill this lovely young lady, and it was a train wreck. Without further ado, so a Discord conversation is being held between the cast of characters at the bottom, including Fresh's future baby mama. Destiny is currently on mute while they ask some questions, but he's getting ready to get off mute here in a quick second. Let's listen.
We have deep conversations when we meet, when we're in person. He makes me feel like he was really serious with me. He always tests me, ask me questions.
Like what, if you don't mind me asking?
Like, what do you want from a man in the future? Like, what do you want?
Oh, he was asking, actually, you know what he was doing? See, men do this where they want to know what kind of character they need to play in your life, and they want to know the script. So you told him this.
He knows what I want. Yeah, because
you told him, girlfriend. You told him. You didn't keep nothing secret.
Okay, wait. Everybody says I'm with him for his money. But look,
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. The reason I know you...
I don't care about money. I never said I don't. Because on the show, I even said, they were asking me, how much money do you think a man should make for a year? I told them $1 million. And that's my standards. He knows my standards.
Yo, imagine saying in one sentence, money doesn't matter to me. I'm not with him for money. But my requirement for a man is to make $1 million. You're beginning to see the ridiculousness that engulfs this young woman's mind. By the way, some additional context as well. Tree of Logic, what up, Tree? She actually hates Fresh and Fit. And I think what Tree is doing is playing good cop to inevitably, which will be Destiny's bad cop, which I think is a fantastic tactic here because she's obviously up here, Daisy. She's obviously up here to continue to expose, to get clout, right? Irrespective of Fresh actually fucking up. I actually think there's two people who were fucked up in this situation. I think it's both Fresh, and I think Daisy is fucked up as well. You're getting ready to see that here in a quick second. But pay attention when Destiny comes in like a wrecking ball. Let's go.
Daisy, the reason I know you're not for money is because you went 50-50 on that bracelet. Okay.
Yes,
a woman who was for money would never go 50-50 on that bracelet.
And I bought my own ticket to Miami. First time I went to I bought my own ticket. And I know he buys ticket for other girls, but I never asked him, can you buy me a ticket? For me, that's so cheap, just like $200 or what? Because I'm really in love with the person, so I didn't even care about the money. The reason why he bought me the bracelet, because he bought me a fucking fake bracelet.
Yeah, I know. I read that part.
And then because I buy these bank leaves all the time, I have an account. I always know. When the moment I got...
Fresh, you a nasty bastard. You buying Van Cleef fake what? From Shein? Is that what you're doing, Fresh? He's a nasty bastard.
The bracelet, I'm like, this is fake. But I didn't tell him immediately. I told him 2 days later. And he was acting like
Fresh
he didn't know.
Fresh don't give a shit.
For sure he knows.
I'm just curious. Can I ask a question about for the kid? If Walter apologized for everything and came clean on everything, wouldn't you want him to be involved in your child's life?
Good question. Pause.
But why would you care about that?
Oh, pay attention.
What do you mean? Well, because he's the most important person that we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
But why do you care about he's going to be a part of my baby's life?
It's not just your babies, it's both of your babies, right? And doesn't the child
he doesn't
wants to be involved?
Yeah. It's both of our baby, but he's not acting like a man. So do you think he has a right to see the baby?
Yes.
Do you think you have a right to child support?
Ooh, Destiny. Destiny is officially on his red pill arc. Fantastic question. Let's see what the gold digger says to this.
I mean, he doesn't need to. That's fine.
Well, you said
'Cause I
the
don't
U.S.
care
government
about
said he had to pay, but the U.S. government is also going to make you share custody with him too, right? Whether you want to or not, unless you have a
Yeah, that's
compelling
what
reason
I'm
not to.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I will let what government decide to do. If they decide that, okay, my child have to see him, then that's fine. But if the government says, okay, my baby doesn't need to see him, then that's not unnecessary.
What shouldn't the priority be to like build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? Like, how do you make sure your child has a father that wants to spend time with him and be involved in his life, and has a mother
Look,
that
his father doesn't want him.
he just found out that you're pregnant, right? I mean, he's probably
right.
freaking the fuck out. I imagine he probably isn't ready to be a dad or doesn't necessarily want to right now. But like, why close the door on that?
I am not closing it. I'm just saying, based on his behavior right now.
You guys got to understand that what she's doing is trying to punish Fresh. Fresh absolutely fucked up in this situation. He should not have been splashing raw daddy in a woman that thinks like this. But you got to also understand that she's a garbage thinker of a person. It's not about the welfare of the child. It's not about having a father in the child's life. It's whatever she can do to leverage the laws in the system to extract as much money out of him while also not allowing Fresh to see the baby.
But if he
Look,
changes his
why
behavior
do
in the
you
future,
speak for him? Why do you speak for him? Because clearly he's acting like an idiot on the show.
well, you're
even
both
right now.
you're both acting like idiots, right? To be fair, right? You got
What am
pregnant
I
with
acting?
because you got pregnant by a guy that doesn't want to marry you.
Right.
You're just as dumb as he is, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The problem
Takes two
isn't
to
with either
tango.
of you, though. That shouldn't be the main concern. The main concern should be the child, right?
He's not concerning about the child. I am. That's why I went on an adult conversation. So don't
You're
you
leaking DMs on
speak
Instagram.
for
How are you,
him.
you don't care. You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you. You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you leaking
What is
all
the
of this
money?
publicly?
What
the money is the
what
child
the
support that you
money?
think that you were talking about earlier.
Look,
that you're very
who
familiar
are
that the
you?
U.S.
Who
laws.
are you? I'm here because I got invited from the owner. Who are you? If you're not owner, don't speak to me. Because you have no right to talk about my situation. It's not
You're
even
literally
about
on the
money.
internet talking about your situation everywhere. What do you mean?
I'm talking about the situation. It's not about money. What do you know about anything?
What do I apparently more than you
Do you
do?
think
I'm not getting
I'm
knocked
like-
up by Fresh from Fresh and Fit. What do you? You're trying to act like you're the one with all the
Who are
experience
you?
here?
Who are you? How do you have the right to talk about this? Like talking about a man
Because I'm apparently because I'm older than you. I've got more life experience than you. And I'm the only one
You're
that.
older than me, so you have more rights.
No, apparently I'm just curious. It seems like you have like all of this.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Look at
Okay, so Daisy,
I don't want to talk to you.
let me
Okay. Destiny's going to take a break for a little bit.
I am. I will. I'll take out. This woman is a fucking piece of trash, though. She's ruining this kid's life because she
You
just
are
wants to
a
milk
fucking
this guy for
trash.
money. You're actually subhuman filth. Just letting you know that. Good luck. Bye.
You can say whatever you want.
I
There
am.
it is.
God will judge you.
You can
God
say
will
whatever
judge-
you want.
Destiny don't even believe in God, but God is gonna judge her.
okay.
That's
so
very mean.
Oh, who is
Daisy,
that?
That
so
guy is very mean.
So Destiny ends up leaving the conversation, but he comes back several minutes later to further clarify his points.
If he does, then I think at least he's doing something.
Jessica, you gotta ban me. I can't. I'm gonna kill myself listening to this person. Oh my God, you have to ban me from your
Daisy,
server.
wait a minute, hold on. We're having a calm conversation.
Why are you being so mean?
Everyone here is just trying to be nice.
I can't tell Tree. I can't tell how
Empathetic.
naive you are. For her to say earlier, she's like, and I know that in the United States of America, paternity law says that he needs to pay for this. And also, I'm on a tourist visa, so I can't work. And it's very expensive here in Miami, and I need him to pay for all of the blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Like, bro, she wasn't going 50-50 earlier. She was investing, and it's about to pay 18 years worth of dividends.
I'm not saying he needs to pay for everything. I'm saying he should pay for the non-insurance pregnancy and give birth of the surgery and to see the OB. If you're a child's father, you're not going to pay for that? I'm not.
Let me clarify Destiny's statement because it was absolutely perfect, right? Because the young lady is talking about, I'm not in this for money. It's not about money. I played my own pay ticket. I've gone 50-50 on certain things. What Destiny is saying is that that's not just you not being a gold digger. What that is that you're investing. You're trying to make yourself seem like another type of woman so you can latch on eventually. And the latch on, plus Fresh being a complete and utter idiot by coming in you multiple times thinking nothing was going to happen, has been the inevitable outcome. So you won. But how dare you get up here and try to act like this wasn't your plan from all along? Because your plan worked, and now it's going to pay 18 years of dividends.
Not asking him to pay for my shit, pay for my shopping.
You should be trying to get him as involved in the child's life as you're trying to get him involved in the child's finances. And you seem to have no desire to do that.
Okay, fine. Don't get me pregnant.
It's two people. It takes two. He didn't rape you, did he? Are we dropping that accusation today? You guys both fucked. The child is both of yours.
Well, we had an agreement. If he doesn't come inside on me, I won't get pregnant.
That's not an agreement, honey. That's called biology.
Be logic. Be like educated yourself, please, before talk to me.
Essentially what she's trying to say, which it's hard for me to believe, and if this is the truth, then it just further proves how ridiculous Fresh Prince CEO actually is. But what she's trying to say is that there was an agreement. She said to him, if you come at me, this means I'm going to have a child. You understand, right? She's essentially saying that Fresh was like, yes, I understand. Prior to this entire situation developing or the story coming out, I would never believe Fresh would say anything like that to her. But if you've convinced a chick that you're in a relationship with him, but you're not really, doing all of the relationship things, such as taking her on a trip to go see your family in Barbados, or at the point that the baby comes out, you now act like you're not in a relationship, or you didn't talk about features that your future child was going to have. It shows to me that there's an integrity issue within Fresh. And if he's willing to lie about being in a relationship, then I think he might be willing to lie about this come in me agreement just so he can go raw daddy. But this is the logic of logicless women. Come in me, and it's just your decision, as if she has no agency in the matter to decide whether or not she wants to get pregnant by Fresh. But here's the thing, irrespective of there being no logic within that, it doesn't matter. Because child support laws don't give a fuck about you not having any logic in the situation.
Before talk to me, okay? People ask me a question, I'm just telling how I feel. I could fake it, okay? He doesn't have to do that. I'm just saying this is what I wish for. Every woman would wish for that.
Every woman would wish to get... How long have you even been dating this guy?
Woman would wish that the child's father would support them.
Yeah, but I think they would also wait to have a baby with a child's father who wants to be involved with the child's life.
What are you talking about? Like, please, I don't even want to talk to you right now.
Don't you want a child's father to be involved in the child's life?
Yes, I do. I do, but he doesn't want to. Don't you understand me?
Then why not work towards that?
I did. Did you not see what I post?
Yeah,
he doesn't even want to talk to me. He doesn't want to have an adult conversation. He refused to see me. He said, I'm not going to see you.
When did he find out you were pregnant?
Like on the 30th of March, I text him. Yeah, that's the first conversation. And he said, I called him and I said, babe, let's meet and discuss about the situation. He said, meet for what? He said, meet for what? Go get a pill. That's what he said.
Probably because he doesn't want to have a kid right now, right? Probably a really emotional time for him too, yeah?
This is the reason why, Stephen, I was working that because you got to have her calm down, okay? Because she has every right to be angry right now because she's been rejected by the man that she's pregnant by. So what I was using was a hypothetical that, hey, let's go into the future. Right now, she's upset. He's upset. Everybody's upset right now. And they're saying things to hurt each other. So when tempers flare down and we're looking in the future and everybody's thinking and processing and they've been talking to their friends, rational and irrational, this is what I was asking her. A month from now, what does she want? The best outcome. And I said the best outcome for her, him, and the baby, and the soon-to-be baby. And she was explaining that to me, so you can go ahead and continue.
Even if he was being nice to me, like saying, okay, I'm going to get you through this. Like, I'm going to help you. I'm going to be there. I'm going to go to the hospital with you. That would be nice. but he didn't even offer that.
But
He just shot me down.
let's look at the.
So
let's-
here's the thing is that they need to ask her, and I thought Destiny was going to continue on doing this, to ask the timeline of all of this. Because if you're saying he's not talking to you, well, is he not talking to you now that you're going public? Is he not talking to you now because of the audio recordings that were uploaded? Is he not talking to you now because of the text messages that came out exposing this whole entire situation public? Maybe he's mad at that. And then now they're both in their emotions. She's doing a speaking tour while he's remaining quiet, not wanting to talk to her. But if the guy was acting like we're in a relationship, one day we're gonna have a strong family, let me just bust them cheeks. Let me just let off at them cheeks. It just feels too good. Rubber. I'm Bayesian, nigga. We don't even know what rubbers are. Let me just crash up in them viscous innards the best way that I know how. Lying to her in order to be able to do that. And then she calls him. If that's true, then she calls him and then he's just ignoring her. That is ate shit behavior. It is so crazy and wild to me at the thought of what this story could mean, which is that they have a podcast where they have the opportunity to dunk on women that make these bad decisions, bad behavior, unaccountable. We talk about what could have led up to these women thinking, acting, or feeling this way, or having this low barometer hate for men as they walk through their daily lives. And one of those things are that there wasn't a father in the home. And to think that, to argue with these women, but then to go on a path to perhaps create one of these women, create a single mother, is the exact definition of irony. This is why the accusation of grifter gets thrown off so abundantly in this portion of the internet. The idea that, well, are you just saying this in order to make money, or do you actually live by and abide by this lifestyle? I understand mistakes can happen, but we absolutely cannot be, especially in positions of influence, be creating the same exact type of women that we speak out against. And for what? To attain the money, the status that you coach your young men to have, and to still be outright lying to these women, like just straight up lying to them. That's the purpose of being high value, is that you don't have to lie anymore. Tell them the truth, but you still selling them a dream? What part of the fucking game is this? Just lying? No, that's not masculine behavior at all. That's still a scarcity mindset. That's insecurity. That's being scared of something. It might be being scared of yourself, presenting yourself truthfully as a man, and letting the chips lie where they need to. At the end of the day, you may not get all of the intended outcomes within your life, but at least you have your integrity through it. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. This was a snippet of a much longer conversation. Guys, stay locked to the channel if you want me to live stream on the longer conversation so we can go over much more of the mindset of what's going on over here, then I can absolutely do that. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!